Centillion global grind. Alright, so I have no idea what that previous clip was. I was thinking. Okay. Alright, so work battle today proved well, I don't really say much about today. I was gonna then. So I'm waiting for another work battle manager to call me and see if we can get work battle working. Then I got another work battle location for tomorrow and all that. So really, the first location is something that I want to have opportunity to make my own food. So that's gonna be really fun. Work battle. Maybe we need to call it work love instead of work battle. I think we go with work love now. Now it's work love. I don't really battle that much. Work love. Okay. So work love, give you what you need. Reproduce desirable results. It's all windy today. I'm at a beautiful location in the busy town. So I wasn't really getting out much. So so I'm waiting for a message from Paris. I messaged her about the house. I really need some intelligence on that. What we're gonna do about that? I don't know if that was you in the helicopter. Did you visit the house? I didn't put the landing pad in yet. I was talking about after. We're gonna have Robertsons or C-Mex come out and lay the creek, and then hold on, you just tell them what the dimensions, and then we go out there and put the Miss Nicole symbol on it. The Miss Nicole infinite term. Put us a windsock out there. I mean, obviously not necessary. I like how helicopter pads look. I mean, they just look wealthy. Yeah, you got a helicopter pad. It's like $1 million added to the value of property value. $10 million because a professional helicopter pad. People think you can land a helicopter just anywhere. Most of y'all ain't never flown a helicopter before. Some have. It's not that you can't land a helicopter most anywhere. I mean, helicopters land on top of buildings, on top of homes. You can almost hover against trees and unload passengers as long as they got the right gear. So, scene, radio! Alright, so, I put up Miss Nicole video. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. A gymnastics parody. Gymnastics parody, like, I give up. You're a rapper parody, parent parody. Where you just throw your hands up one day and say, you know what? Let go and let God. How I feel about this music. I did my music for the love of the music. If we never sold one copy, and a skin off my back. I love my music no matter what. I made music because there was no music that I could listen to that I enjoyed. So I made my own music. And if it wasn't just millions and billions of people that were like me, that were looking for that perfect frequency, that perfect music, I couldn't find the music anywhere else. It was in my mind, it was in my soul, it was in my body, so I made it. So all of us could have that music in our mind. Y'all ever had that music you can hear in your mind, but no other artists have made it. That's wealthy right there. That's the wealthiest music I've ever heard, because it's like creating a baby. When you hear something, you see something in your mind's eye, and you're able to manifest, you're able to bring it into the third dimensional realm, you're able to put it into a form where other people can see it, where other people can hear it, where other people can actually understand and connect with what it is you see in your own mind. And you see in your mind. When you have the ability in transmitting a message to others to where they can comprehend and actually see the same vision, that's a gift. Wealth, health, happiness, prosperity. A song is like art. That's why it's called artists. Okay? We actually can put together pieces, composition verse, that we got parables, put together verses, words, so extensively and such extensively and dynamically that it actually transmit a message to other people's minds that have effect on people's lives and people's future. That's phenomenal. That's when you realize that you have a true artist in your midst. You look at artists who have made impact on history, artists that have really, really captured people's attention to the point to where they actually have to tell someone else about this artist. You can't even put a value on it. I mean, you can say, oh, this 10 million, it's 50 million, it's a billion, it's a trillion. For me, no one in the world could have lived. For me, no one in the world could have actually exist and live without infinite eternal music. Because so many people were living in a mortal environment, a mortal existence that were only temporary for the now. That we have to reprogram into people immortality. We have to remind people that the body, that this living experience is immortal. I have people try to come up to me and tell me, everybody got to meet the grave. Sooner or later, brother. Everybody ain't got to meet no grave. That's a mortal experience. Everybody don't have to meet the grave. Everybody don't have to meet the grave. Everybody don't have to meet the grave. Want to stay alive, infinite, eternal. Okay? Watch out now. So, different people's perspective is all what people see. If you see mortality, then however, those that see immortality begin nurturing understanding inside. Does that make sense? Okay. And it's like a sequoia tree. You see so many trees standing around. You ever see people trim trees until they look sick? Or put stuff around a tree? You know, if you don't mess with the tree, it's all good without you. The sequoias and trees in the wilderness been living since the beginning without you. They don't need you. The environment perfect. God, the creator, whoever put this together, knew what they were doing. Just like Things I do, I understand what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I don't need somebody else coming up trying to. Well, I do need people to understand to listen to me while I tell them, look, you ever see your parent tell a kid, leave that alone? Probably back in the beginning, they probably weren't supposed to be. Remember the Bible said don't build no edifices, no buildings, no synagogues, no temples, no churches. It probably said don't build no residences at all. Leave the trees alone. And all that. So, I'm waiting for a message. Paris, contact me 909-680-7261. Oh, I still had that 66 number from that I had from the party. I don't know if that's a good number or not, or if it's another number. So, TNC Radio, I have missed your call. JoJo Seawell. JoJo, you're beautiful. Yeah, you had to comment. I had to get used to you though. I think you used to have a model website when you were little that they might have sent to me at one point, and such a cute little thing. And then although I remember the first time I saw JoJo C, I think was on Facebook or something, or I was on YouTube, and it was so cute. You had JoJo C. So it's crazy because today I was going through something. And I thought, you know what? I've done 700 songs. I've gone around the world, billions of distributed copies. And I was telling somebody else today, you know, people think we got it made. People think we got everything. People think we got it all working. And we do in some degrees. How, you know, when you forging away, when you the pedo boom on a rocket, okay? And it seems like all you got to do is sit there and do nothing. When you the leader, the global leader, not just the leader of the White House, not just the Russian leader, not just the United Kingdom leader. So I'm waiting for a message from Pat. I have no idea how long I was talking before. Okay, right there. Okay, when you the Emperor King, global leader. Okay, living Lord. When you the Federation of Interplanetary Security and Universal Space Travel. When you the Husband. When you the King Bam. You the KB Trillion. Giuliano. Giuliani. Bam. Banyan. Husband. When you all these different people. When you mom and dad. When you Uncle Banyan. When you a role model for other people, when you a brother or a sister, when you a community member, all these different things to different people. Like I was saying the other day, when other people come to me for help, who do I go? Where do I go for the help? So we talk about that later. Anyway, so I was watching JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa with her boomerang. And then she say, something. But we know how to come back. Or we coming back, or whatever it is. I like that. I really like that. It was the moment for that. I mean, it was the right moment. Y'all, that was perfect. It was just right on schedule. So, it was just what I needed. All right, so, yeah, I'd love to see you. I start thinking, it'd be great. I was thinking about this international tour. I mean, you already have your own tour. I was thinking about when we go on tour, I mean, we got Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, Rihanna, Maya, I think R. Kelly. Somebody mentioned R. Kelly yesterday, even though I mean I want to be on it, man. Okay. However, I mean he come and go. I like that honey love. I had that. So Tony Braxton. I don't know if Tony Braxton got music. Somebody put Tony Braxton's name on my desk or on my pad. So Tony Braxton. Oh, Vicky Show in Russia. Vicky Show, Miss Nicole, and Victoria Viktorovna, and who else? Who else in Russia? Bapa's a dancer. Bapa, I mean, she's like a rhythmic gymnast type of contortionist, gymnastics type of person. So she do a lot of dance. She wasn't really like singing. I'm forgetting somebody in Russia. However, we got Miss Nicole for right now, and Victoria Viktorovna. Wow. Oh, Milana. So, she's so beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. Tibia. Globalicemia Drew. King Bam. Silly Bugatti. Silly Bugatti. Strong well. Okay, so, I was looking at doing this global tour. I was like, man, I wonder if JoJo Siwa. I started wondering, all the Russians, I wonder, it was crazy because in JoJo Siwa's movie, or in her video, they doing dance moves, and it looked like the other girls only had ballerina moves, and I started thinking, I wonder the Russians, were they? She was like dancing, like dance off against the Russians. So, I don't know, taking her to Russia for a show, I can see the Russians now. Look, a Russian that speaks English. They probably thought we brainwashed her and taught her English instead of Russian. So I told, we do that to you, JoJo. I love y'all tremendously, though. Okay, so, remember, like and subscribe. Like it. And then, yeah, remember, visit Universal Superior, USRecords3000.com. And, about an album on the music page. Leslie Nader! The Swissinator! It's a whole bunch of Naders. Alright, so, I'm trying to remember where I got that. JoJo Siwa. Alright, so, JoJo Siwa. Alright, so, boom, 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 boom. Wow. I can't wait till I get my new studio equipment. I feel DJ Quick. Well, I feel ya when they man, I don't swear anything. I could have sworn I seen Cheryl coming to the Starbucks one morning. I had talked to the lady. I was like, man, she sure looked like Cheryl. I was tripping because I almost said something. Anyway, so I sure been nice to get a mic session. Layla and Cheryl, some of the guys and girls. You know I miss Hope. Hope, I love you so much. I don't think they know how much I love Hope. So, Hope, you're beautiful. I love everybody. I got love for everybody. All right, so look. Also, I want to remind everyone. Oh, you know what? I think I said something about that. I was waiting for Paris to get back to me about the house. I really need to talk to you, and it's crazy because some people try to figure out. Even when I told Tyra when I was going to Starbucks, Tyra got so many stores in the Crenshaw district. I mean, it's not abnormal for Tyra to like walk into the mall, Crenshaw Mall, or walk into like, you know, one of the stores and actually like be there personally or come in personally. So that was not like an abnormal thing. My schedule may have been changing soon, though. So normally I would have been there. However, for I don't know, for the next 2 weeks to a month, I may change my schedule. That was right actually as I was calling about the magazine. I mean, hey, look, y'all. Everybody needs to take the opportunity to. I mean, if I call you, I need to connect. I want to make sure I'm available because who knows where our schedules take us. So in Paris might have been flying around somewhere in Italy or Brazil or Switzerland, the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, somewhere. Okay. Some of y'all never been to the Bermuda Triangle. I mean, hey, if you find yourself driving along in Jupiter, Florida, or up the Keys or something, and end up in the middle of the ocean on the island and back in the Keys, and some of those experiences people don't talk about. So seriously, the people try. How you get to talking to Paris about a house? Believe it or not, I knew Bashir Al-Mariz, Bashir Al-Mazri needed some more hotels in Palestine, Rawabi, because as they finish installing Rawabi, and the whole idea is to surround Rawabi's four corners with international interests for safety reasons. Because the Middle East and some of those Eastern countries and the Gaza Strip and the Palestinian temples and Palestine and Iraq and Iran, all that, and what they call that, the Panama Canal, a lot of different places there need. Had we had more international interest in Iraq, we would have never had an invasion of Iraq. Okay? In order to secure our people in our country, because we're not just Indian or African or Caucasian or Australian or international U.S. operation, international citizens, Soviet Union international. We internationals, meaning we are all one people. Whether we like, I'm a dark-skinned Caucasian. Okay, so I love Caucasians. I love dark-skins from Africa. I love Africans from Nigeria and Niger, and I love Africans from Omari and Nigeria, all kind of different places. And Ghana, I really love Ghana, a nice place. I got a friend from Ghana, Nana Amajim Fawaz. She's so beautiful, and one thing I like about her, she was perfect. Everything was perfect about Nana. I love her so much. So, but international interest is important when installing a new city. My granddad have interest in installing cities. I'm not going to get into what cities around the world, because some of us don't have no idea some of these cities have sprouted up because they didn't exist on the map until some of us put cities in place. So, you understand, you have to install neighborhoods, you have to install city hall, you have to install the police department, the fire department, you have to buy squad cars and fire trucks, you have to buy sewer and you have to put in parks for the people. I mean, you got to do everything when you install a city. So another thing you have to do is make sure you have enough international partners to keep commerce working, also to make sure that you're safe. So, I mean, enough is enough with bombing some of these countries, okay? We through with war, bruh. We through with war. We don't need it. It's all love, okay? So the best way of securing international interest is to install international multi-million and billion-dollar interests. So it's something you only talk to a billion-dollar hotel. I mean, a banyan tree hotel usually only in like Asian countries and banyan hotels in Asian countries. Asian Banyan Roger Frazier, born Banyan Frazier. However, what I really want to explain to you is that, the Rob, we have some embassy suites, Waldorf Astoria, some banyan hotels, if we can get some there, and there's some like organizational entities. That way, we're going to start $1 billion. I'm not going to bomb your country. I got millions and billions of dollar hotels that's generating interest, and it's a tourist spot where I can get away from the States for a little while and parlay in Palestine and one of the finest hotels or one of the finest 5-star facilities. Who would do that? All them beautiful Palestinian ladies. I mean, y'all got some beautiful people. Obviously, ladies enjoy handsome Palestinian men from all around the world. Even though I recommend family for all countries. Okay, however, y'all got to have some, you know. And then that'll build the respect also and the honor and loyalty amongst nations without the threat. Okay, I had enough of cities getting erased from history books before they even got installed. Cities getting blown to smithereens, half the city. I mean, y'all see some of these countries where the rubbish, and I don't want it. I don't want anything other than happiness and blessing. So I was also contacting Paris, the most friendly, like Paris, the most beautiful, friendly, close, Hilton honor. I mean, member that I had. Obviously, when we were in third grade, we were right there in the same school community. So I knew it was destined for us to do business on the $1 billion degree later on. Actually, we're doing $1 trillion business now. You got, I mean, to talk about you know what, when you're talking about a $250 million home, $100 million homes, and you would only talk with a trillionaire, a billionaire. Okay, you wouldn't really call like a millionaire. You wouldn't call somebody who got $10 million. I mean, a multi-millionaire, $10 million about $100 million home, a $250 million home, $250 million home. You would just talk with someone who, you know, was like up there. Okay? So, it's interesting also, because I got to remind people, some people say, man, when you become, I mean, I'm Trilliani. We got $1 trillion interest now. I mean, I did 700 songs going around the globe. All of a sudden, I got $1 trillion friends. I'm a trillionaire. Got billionaires calling me at home. I answer the phone. Teddy Turner, looking for Ajman. Ted, what's going on? You doing great, Ajman? Thank you. Bill Gates here. Any updates we need to make with Windows? Yeah. Make it all hair free. Okay. Well, we're gonna integrate Windows into the Vision phone. I call R. Kelly on the phone in the middle of the night. He wake up, huh? Yeah. Y'all ever see FaceTime or Duo connected to the TV to the 100-inch screen? Wake up, there go R. Kelly up on the wall, KB Trillion up on the wall in a digitalized image and or projected in holographic hologram like Star Wars, you know, when the little CB30 CP3 whatever they call it, project a little hologram image of Cleopatra or whatever they call her, you know, with the hair, Leah, Princess Leia. She was telling what's his name who holds the saber? She was telling Luke Skywalker what the deal was. The same kind of technology come with the Vision phone. So yeah, we need some Microsoft upgrades that go with holographic Vision phone, digitalized imagery. Okay, so we're gonna get that in the very near. I'm back in '91. I was programming Windows and submitting intelligence to the Sun Valley community. So I wasn't gonna have Bill at home trying to figure out how he was gonna eat. Like some of y'all would have done me had I not been able to get up off my mom. Get up off my hot shot. She said stuff like that. Get up off my my buns. You know, it'd be great if I could just make love to you for a living. My love is valuable. My love is unlimited love. My love worth $1 trillion per seed, like per love blessing. When the government reproduced thousands of KB trillions around the world so we can have a global family, every KB trillion is worth $1 trillion. For every 100 trillionies, there's $100 trillion worth of trillionies. For every 1,000 trillionies, there's 100 trillionies. I'll tell you, we're Centillion. on the Centillion dollar global ground. Oh, so I was saying, I mean, how does Paris Hilton just call Trillion? How's Paris Hilton call Baby with Cash Money and tell him she need help with an album? I mean, y'all need to jump in to KB in Paris and say, my other mixing master homemade CD sound like a tin can. So I need to go to the first reputable label and mix and master a really nice Come Alive for me. Come Alive, Trillion. All of a sudden, Paris had, I mean, she had some other mix and master songs later on. As I looked down, I saw a lot of my other songs that were already mixed and mastered. And I really, 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 Come Alive, you really did a great job at the production of the video and all that. I know I look so wonderful in that video. So I really look forward to us working together on a video, and it's just great. I mean, seeing Paris in a video. I don't understand why I have it now. It's wonderful. So Come Alive, y'all. Look at the Paris video, Come Alive. Also, like and subscribe her Facebook page. Like and subscribe my Facebook page. And purchase the album, usrecords3000.com. Purchase Paris Hilton and some of the other artists that work with me. I love y'all tremendously. However, you can just pick up the phone and call me. I mean, I'm just 7 digits away, 10 digits away, just like everybody else. I'm here in the States. There's no long distance fee for calling me. I'm in North Hollywood right now. I'm in Beverly Hills. I mean, I was right there where you were in Beverly Hills, the Prada store that we brought back, remember? Because the Prada store disappeared. I had to bring the Prada store back for Trillion. So, y'all hear that? France since the 3rd grade. I'm a best agent. I was born to provide unlimited currency and the most extensive biological security measure possible. I am the pinnacle in agent security for trillionaires. Paris not just a billionaire anymore. Paris is a trillionaire. And Richard, I'm going to show you how she became a trillionaire. Giuliani. Okay, Catherine, I love you. I really appreciate y'all dedication, coming together as a family, and sharing commitment, dedication with the world. Nikki, James, you know, you and me, we're gonna go back to United Kingdom. We're gonna go to the boarding school. I want you to show me around campus because it was not a dream. I used to read. Almost like I was in school in the United Kingdom, like the most extensively wealthy, esteemed military style type of boarding school. But it wasn't really military school, it was just discipline. Like Hogwarts. Way more extensive than Ivy League. Everybody loves me. I'm KB. KB Trillion. So, I mean, it's not a thing calling me. Everybody call me on the phone. Billionaires. Barack Obama, Donald Trump called me on the phone. Hello? Yeah. Donnie. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I apologize. You know what? Yeah. Okay, look. I'm right in the talk to Paris. I'll call you right back. All right. I mean, I probably talked to Donald once when he was in the Trump Tower or some. I don't know. I had 3 or 4 numbers on Donald. I got him one day. He was in the office. One of my agents called me and said, "Donnie in the office. Call him on this number." His secretary passed me through or passed me into the office. For a minute, I don't know what happened. Then the whole world changed. All of a sudden, he ended up in the White House. See, what he's supposed to do in the White House is finish a whole bunch of real estate purchases. That's what you're supposed to be doing in the White House. I want to put you there. We put you there. Been talking to the House of Representatives, Congress, House of Representatives, like PTA. I mean, Parent Teacher Association. They go in, congregate, and leave. All the bills been written. That's going to get written. Society not really making that many adjustments. We need you in there finishing up a whole bunch of $1 trillion worth of property purchases. So that we have houses in every state, properties in every state and country. You're supposed to be in there talking to real estate professionals in all the country. Because you're not going to be in there much longer. You got what? A little more time? Man, you ain't talking about nobody impeaching nobody nowadays. He's going to finish the term. It started 2012. Or 2016. It's already 2020. You don't impeach somebody right before the term is over. That's like school get out at 3 o'clock. It's 2:57. You can't send nobody to the dean's office at 2:57, bruh. School out already. I mean, I can walk out the class without getting in trouble. So, I think I had a number on Paris at one point down. They stole my phone, Paris. They stole 5 to 7 of my phones. And they took all the numbers in my phones and tried calling everybody. I don't be surprised. You not me. Stop calling my people. I thought I had the super duper lock on my phone. My little 7-year-old goddaughters. I had my phone plugged in. I went over there. She was playing Candy Crush on my phone. I do not play games for any reason. And I'm saying to my, how did she get in my phone? Your kids talk to your phone with their minds and just tell it to unlock. I was looking at her like, and my phone locked after like 5 seconds. So I got super duper encrypted, intelligent locking security mechanisms, right? And when it locked, they're twins. So she was going to hand me the phone, and she looked at me and said, "Oh well." And then she said, "Oh, I got it." And then she knew the whole unlock sequence and everything. I didn't need to ask her, who told you? What? They know everything. They watch you once, and then they got, it's like you gotta be careful about kids. They watch you put the key in ignition or push the auto start once. All of a sudden they driving. Middle of the night you get up like, hear the garage door close, and then they go into their room like, where are you coming from? At 10 years old. Tell me you wasn't in there driving. You know what I'm saying? Where you coming from? You can't sleep nowadays. Yeah, the auto start in the Lambo. Okay? The Benz. Go in there and feel the hood like, man. So they almost tell the car where to go. Drive. Rihanna, drive. Not Rodeo, drive. Rihanna, drive. Okay. So calling me a breeze. Tyra, you need to call me also. Screaming at people on your Facebook. That's crazy, man. I mean, I understood letting off some steam. But you're not ugly. You cute, Tyra. I mean, you always been cute. Yeah, you thicker than you used to be back in the Transfiguration days. I always get the other schoolmates. Say, what was it? John Burroughs? Or where were you going that day? I think I took Tyra to school one day. And she was going to one of them schools. Tyra used to be skinny. Tyra was skinny like Valencia. Valencia was skinny like Mizani. I tell you, man. I'm telling you, that's your daughter, Tyler. I had a homegirl thought she aborted her baby, and the doctor extracted the baby, incubated it. So the baby didn't die. The baby lived and grew up. Same thing with Cynthia. Same thing with uh, Lolly. A whole bunch of y'all thought you got rid of the babies that grew up. Alicia, I mean, I think she knew she had hers. Some of y'all knew you had them. Some of y'all knew you had them, could take care of them, let auntie, grandma, or place in the housing so they could take care of them. We got born, baby. We got born. Woo-hoo. So, but Tyra, when we were down at Crenshaw Mall recently, I mean, I was only over there for a second with her, but it's like security was all tough. I have security everywhere I go anyway. It's always a bunch of police cars and agents rolling around wherever I go. So, I mean, my security always tight. I always keep $1 trillion of security. I always got the sky cams, monitoring, Department of Defense, other countries. So I got multi-country security interests because I'm international. So I got countries who have an invested interest to make sure we safe. So the sky cams stay watching like, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him. Missile silo doors start opening. NORAD start working like, okay. So, Will, man, you got Jaden. Jaden. I saw a video of Jaden and Will on stage recently. I didn't think neither one of them was performing. They on stage, rocking the house like. So, I'm gonna tell you we related somehow. So Tyra, I really need your help. I wasn't kidding. If you the only person, I mean, I can do a successful Campus Lane Cutie magazine anyway. However, you the person that's supposed to really help. You didn't have all you modeling girls. You're not modeling girls for a reason. All them girls who didn't really get picked for America's Next Top Model, we got a job for you. CampusLaneCutiesMagazine.com. Now, I do have that old picture of Rihanna. I wanted to get a new picture of Rihanna with the long hair, looking more like beautiful and elegant. However, I really love nudity, I'm not gonna lie, so that picture really like personified like the beauty and the blessing of like Rihanna's natural side. However, I can put any picture there, any model, so I look forward. I'm gonna update that whole site, that whole page. We're gonna attach the subscription sites to that, so you have the ability of going in and pulling up the different model subscription pages, and also ordering the subscription magazine, the paper magazine, the paper printed magazine online. The proofs that are up there are just proofs. However, I'm gonna make sure the proofs are available in the very near future. I mean, Esther Baxter been a soldier, a cover soldier. I really appreciate you. I mean, when I finally get a chance to connect with you, and I mean, I really appreciate. Thank you, my blessings, and anything I can do for you. However I could ever repay you, for forging the way for Campus Lane Cutie magazine. However, all you American Next Top models and Model Land, Tyra got a lot of work for y'all. She's done a tremendous job. However, just an additional magazine that go along with being a top model. Okay. What's the other girl's name? Winnie Harlow. It's crazy because I got a friend of mine named Italy, and she got her back. She got the crazy design on her back. It reminded me of a space alien. I always loved that. It was something so unique. I mean, my God, y'all don't even understand. And when you got a love lesson, a love connection with someone who is so unique, it's unreal. It's just like you can't replace it. You're just almost out of this world. But all the different models, I seen her on my Facebook and on Instagram. I think I actually had her page because I thought she was a cool model. I mean, every now and again you get, like a unique model. So it's a place for all models, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you're doing. And I really like to see some of the different models, like Grace Camperland Cuties magazine. It's like meals in a restaurant. You know how you travel around the world and you eat a different restaurant, you get a different feel, a different cook, a different sphere, different out of restaurant. It's like when you have a different friend. You ever been to the same place by yourself so many times? It's boring. However, when you go with someone else, all of a sudden you start seeing the different things that are so unique and so like extraordinary. Because when you see it with someone else, it's all of a sudden like a whole different experience. Like being on the globe when there were no human beings, it was just the planet. And then all of a sudden being here with all kinds of different human beings is such an extraordinary experience. So that's what a volume of the magazine is like. That's what magazine volumes is like. When the different models bring a spirit to the magazine, bring an extraordinary and a unique vibration to a magazine volume that is undeniably extraordinary. And that's what I see with the magazine. So Tyra have a way of touching models. Tyra have a way of making an impact on models like living experiences. So to have models who have been interviewed and auditioned and have been touched by Tyra grace the pages of Campusland Cuties magazine, campuslandcutiesmagazine.com. It's not just a multi-million-dollar magazine, it's a billion-dollar magazine for sure. It's a trillion-dollar magazine. So Tyra, everybody that's working with me, as we continue expressing ourselves and as our organizational entities and our wealth expand exponentially, we begin to see millions and billions and trillions. And then everyone start understanding the centillion dollar global grind, the centillion dollar expression associated with existing in wealth abundance. So I do realize some of the relationships we had. I miss just like you see some of these rappers. We're not the same people today and tomorrow we were yesterday and last year, and we weren't the people living. I grew up like Ladera, View Park, Windsor Hills area, Baldwin Hills area, Windsor Hills, Ladera. We grew up with celebrities and billionaires. We had celebrities like James Barr, Janet Jackson. I had other artists, Rufus Records, Baby Ass lived right up the street. He was signed to Rufus Records, to Eazy-E Rufus Records. Remember the NWA niggas we had twos, and Eazy-E and Dre, and them. I remember the last time I saw Eazy, we were at California Motor Accessory on Venice, right on Venice and La Brea. They used to have the tightest rim shop. The Dubs, I had 26s and all the rims I had on my trucks, really great. However, California Motor Accessory had some really, really great accessories. And that day I went in there, and it just so happened that Eric was in there that day. And one of his godsons, almost like grandfather godson, and one of his sons I haven't seen in so long. I used to go over there every now and again. I used to live in Inglewood, right off of Hyde Park. I used to go see her. His godson was a baby then. However, it always came with like loyalty and honor, like a mafioso family member, like honor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all strength when we come together, when we work together. So I was supposed to meet him at the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like the last time I saw him, I think I had Silsky. I talked to Silsky about producing. It's been so long now. I had it all together. Silsky was gonna produce the track. Eric and me was gonna do some verses. And then this whole ammonia thing, like 2 days later. It's crazy because I was at home trying to figure out, like I could figure out what I was gonna say when I called back. You gotta call your people back, folks. Whether it's celebrities, entertainers, whether it's your family members and friends, they remind me, I gotta call them, I gotta text my mom. Call your people. Because it was like the day I got shot 6 times. I could imagine some of my family members. When, you smile and you joke, I seen my brother that day, earlier on that day. Everything all cool one day, like a Kobe thing. Yesterday. Or day before yesterday, whenever that was. Everything all good, right? But then you never expect the unexpected. We gonna live eternally, infinite, turn all that. But I had every number in my phone. I could have just picked up the phone, be like, because we exchanged numbers and everything. I could be like, easy. Come out, Eric. Go out to lunch or something. Maybe he had gone to lunch with me. He wouldn't have had ammonia. He wouldn't have been out in the cold or whatever it was. He would have been with me that day instead of doing whatever he was doing. You understand what I'm saying? You understand things? And I'm just saying the same thing. Paris, Tyra. If Kobe had been with me doing hypercourt, putting in the zero gravity basketball court, if we had been practicing at the zero gravity basketball court, maybe he wouldn't have been in the helicopter that day. You know what I'm saying? We have effect on people's lives. It would be a Tyra. Tyra was mad, lashing out on people on the site. But see, we affect people's lives. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing with the people we're supposed to be doing it with. I have to tell you who I am in your living experience. I'm the $1 trillion global grinder, $Centillion global grinder. I'm wealth unlimited. I'm the person who changed the whole world forever, changed wealth and abundance for the whole world forever. Could you imagine Jesus when he was little telling everybody, I'm the Son of God? Okay? Infinite, eternal. Jesus was running around as a kid talking about eternal living and having the keys of death. Everybody, some people at home thought he was crazy. Talking about, you come to Son, get in there, Jesus. Now, Jesus. But then as he got older, as he started maturing, as he started rising and raising himself, everybody started understanding when his power started exceeding the more normal degrees associated with society. Jesus was a joke at first. Even all the way to the cross, Jesus was a joke to some people. Until he got up off the cross. Until the supernatural started working. You understand what I'm saying? Until the odds that were against him were behind him now, were back there. My partner used to say, get behind me, Satan. That's crazy. So I see Sean today overcoming obstacles until the very day. But when we were kids, when we were little, before both of us been shot, they tried murdering both of us. They tried killing both of us. They tried shooting both of us. But they had us. In God and the Creator we free. To live eternal. Only person I ever heard about eternal living was Jesus. I was Jesus, my friend. Hey, you met Jesus? Do you know? You hear people walk up to you and say, do you know Jesus? Do you have a relationship with Jesus? I can imagine one of Jesus' baby mamas. Yeah, I do actually. We live together, yeah. I got kids with Jesus. Jesus, my brother, man. For real, for real. Man, what do you mean I have Jesus my brother, man? Jesus my dad. Jesus my uncle. Jesus my dad. Jesus my brother. I was just with Jesus a minute ago. You can imagine John Knott or Leonardo da Vinci. Man, we were just at dinner together. The Last Supper, right? I know Jesus. That's my dog, homie. I don't know what Peter would have said. Peter looking like, I already knew. Peter, you wrong. You wrong, Peter. Barnaby, whatever his name, start grabbing his spear like, You wrong. You wrong, dog. I ain't gonna let you get away with it. Jesus over there, like, so cool and calm, like, I know what the deal is. Trust me. I don't ever get into a situation. I'm like, Houdini, who didn't see me? I'm like KB Trillion, who didn't see me? He started quoting some of the lyrics. Jesus like, Machiavelli, who didn't see me? Even back then. Okay. Well, I don't let nobody get me into a situation I'm not gonna get out. I'm already out before I get in. Okay. So I mean, I'm not really laughing. I'm not joking. Whenever we start talking about infinite, eternal, those are words: eternity, infinite, living. Those are words that go with orders, that go with calculation and formulas. Even the spoken word, in and of its own design, come with a power and energy. It comes with information technology. It comes with global and creational spirit and okay. When a person given a vision, I start understanding some people have no vision because some people's vision have been installed and someone else whose job it is deliver the vision to the people. It's like a spacecraft. A spacecraft have generally, and some spacecraft have one. It's like an airplane have one pilot who carrying hundreds of passengers. Some spacecraft are flown by the occupants. Their mind take you to where they're going. However, depending on what type of craft it is, there's also portal door technology that take you from one sphere to another. And I don't want to start getting into all that. However, the vision in the mind, like a movie projected onto a screen, like it's in the mind. Artists and creative people understand what I'm talking about. When you see the vision in your art, what you're about to draw, what you're creating, what you're about to manifest in the third dimension realm. So Vision Manifest, yourdreamsreality.com, unlimited wealth for all around the world is the vision, part of vision. Unlimited currency, unlimited reproducing desirable results. It was not just the past we have come from that have been raped and stolen from the people. It is the unlimited heaven, living heaven, replenished and reborn, rebirth again. Okay, and then the whole creation and universe open up and allow us transportation and the ability to travel unlimitedly into other vast spaces and creation. The ability to create all things. Come with infinite eternity. The brown bear. Okay. I'm not talking about the sheriff department though, or UCLA. You have to look when you have an epiphany. When your living experience has just been saved. And then all things possible are again renewed into your living experience. All positive things. Creating, and creativity is born in positivity. Okay? The one tool that has been used for stifling creativity is introducing intentionally negativity into one's living experience. That's the only thing that stifles creativity. In order to ensure creativity and the manifestation is you must place the creator in a positive environment. That makes sense to y'all? Anyone intentionally placing the creator And anything less than positivity has intentionally placed them in a place to where that stifle their creativity, intention. You must place a creator, you must place me in the most positive surrounding in their environment. The most peaceful, natural type of environment. Now I want to wake up in the middle of the jungle one morning. Just, are you see natural? I mean, we want to make sure we had a nice, decent, multi-million-dollar home. That's why, we have a few acres worth of nice land and trees and vegetation. If they're not fruit trees already, I'll make sure my house got fruit trees, all kind of fruit trees. I have banana trees. I have 4 waves of banana trees, one for every 3 months. So I have a banana tree that, and if it's not there, I'm going to install it in the very near future after I move to the new home. 3 months worth of banana trees for the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, blooming all year long, so we never run out. We have oranges, apples, bananas, pears, lettuce all year long on one piece of property, like bam, bam, all year long. We'll never see a grocery store again. Okay, we just go outside. It's a jungle. They pull the mango off the tree. Pull some carrots out the ground, like, what's up, Doc? That's tasty. That's tasty. Go in there and kiss the baby and the baby's mom and get some breast milk from the nipple, like, yeah, cup the nipple, like, latch. Breast milk good. Breast milk good. 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 So, you'd be surprised, more percentages the females in the society breastfeeding than you think. I realize it's a great deal of percentage of females who breast actually lactating than we thought. I was wondering why so many breasts that seem broke. Like, why all these breasts ain't, where are the lactation? Yeah, man, like, more than 40% of the adult population breastfeeding, bruh. I mean, it should be like 80. And it may be in some places. However, people who breastfeed don't tell you. Because if you don't have some nipples to breastfeed on, people who got nipples, it's like bank account. You'll just go out handing out your bank account to everybody. Okay? You don't want the neighbor knowing you in there getting some good breast milk, sucking on the lactation. Because they start looking like people without breast milk like thieves. Without money, Okay? They trying to come around later and start trying to get them some breast milk. Like, can I get some? Oh, didn't I tell you? I got a man. But then, I mean, maybe every now and again it's a lady who just breast milk bank. Breast milk bank. They got some breast milk banks. I had to use some occasionally at one point. I'm getting together some more feeding in the very near future. So, this is the $Centillion global grind. I mean, it's just what comes with the $Centillion global grind. Every now and again, we gotta go in the backyard and get some fruit. Okay. You ever seen a mother seem like she take her baby everywhere? That's how it's supposed to be. You're never supposed to part from your baby, even underwater. There's speculation as to whether or not the baby's embryonic sac, like, is supposed to be floating around in the water. We're gonna talk about that later. You've seen ladies who have babies, and you sometimes the water break. The baby, if there's any hemoglobin at all, if there's any water break, that's the smoothest burst is the one where the baby just slide out. Anybody ever seen the whole embryonic sac? I mean, embryonic sac. The the whole, man, to slide out and the baby intact, one piece, then the afterbirth. What's the longest you ever seen a baby stay attached to afterbirth? My arms look smaller. I got muscles. I've been fasting a little bit more, so I got global organizational entities working. So usually, the more operational functionality that it required, the body function less and the brain function more. Okay. So occasionally, I'm already in a fully vegetarian nutritional balance. There was a point where I was full liquid nutritional intake. I was surviving mostly on liquid and hydrogen from the sunlight, and the energy, which is for me, the most wonderful experience. I mean, we sit around almost levitating all day, Rod, we have connected with the immortal molecular grid, the magnetic field, magnetic field grid. They use that a lot more way back. That was before all the cars and all that, before airplanes, and people would just rise up off the ground and float across the. I don't know why I wouldn't use that. Barbarians. Then people try to tell me it was okay for them to eat meat. We wouldn't have car manufacturers now or airplane manufacturers. I mean, it would just. Y'all remember yourselves? Y'all remember who you are. The instant, the power, the ability. Okay? That's what we doing. We raising ourselves. We raising our supernatural selves. How many of y'all like that? On this Centillion dollar global brand. So when you need to call me, I'm right here. I'm just a phone call away. I'm just a phone call away. Early in the night of the day. Call me on the phone at home. You don't have to be alone. Alright, so Jesus Notorious. Could you imagine you had to call Jesus how you call Jesus on the phone? People go to the church and pray and all that. I'm talking about the real Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Jesus gotta have a phone 1-800-Jesus. You feel? He probably really got that number. Hold on, we gonna call Jesus right now. He probably really got that number too. Also, hold on. I'ma see 1-800-Jesus. Jesus me. Okay. 1-800-Jesus me. Let's see what this is. Jesus! What's going on? It sounds like a voice they would have on an angelic Jesus. Some answering machine. So 1-800-Jesus me. So sometimes I call Jesus, you just have to look in the mirror. Be like, "Jeez, I need you, man." I got people all around the world look at my picture and say, "Help me." I just go to the church, take it to the church. Jesus, I got a whole bunch of people need help. I mean, I'm a living Lord, no doubt. All right, with 12 disciples at that table for sugar tea. Before the portal door had 12 points on it, and then the master star get into the center. The center of the portal door transport first. How you call Jesus. So it's not really that difficult for anybody to call me. I'm sitting around sometimes like, okay, be trillion, bro. Well, I look like calling a billionaire on the phone. I'm calling Paris on the phone, man. That's crazy. We'll be lucky we can even have a moment in the day for Paris. A billionaire, she probably don't have enough currency to even be sitting talking with me. Then I'm like, okay. Why would you say I could talk to Paris any day, all day? I could wake up next to Paris. I think anyway. I don't know. We have to see. You really, really have to be friends with somebody to really see first. You think about people who get married. I don't know. Some people just can't. You can't just wake up next to everybody. I wonder if I could just wake up next to Paris every morning and look her in her eyes. You know, married couple wake up, like, give a kiss. How you doing, babe? You okay this morning? You get your little morning love, making session, exercise. It's a difference between intimacy, between reproducing, and then between, like, exercise and the body. You know how when you exercise and you have abdominal exercises, you have thigh and buttocks, you have calf, arms, chest, back. There's pelvic thrust exercise to keep the prostate and the pelvic muscles. You gotta exercise. Like only exercises that a Paris and Centillion can make. With all due respect to the fam, I'm just. That's just if, in fact, we were woke up together, married and stuff, like a perfect union. There's different type of unions also. There's cohabitation, there's marriage, there's all different kind of commitment and dedication that have such esteemed regards. I mean, I have friends that are twins. You know, with my twin homegirls, right? With my twin cousin, when one got pregnant, the other one had to get pregnant. I couldn't imagine Nikki getting pregnant without Paris coming with some kids soon. Like, bam, like the fact that one sister was pregnant, the other one wasn't pregnant. I thought Paris would have been on it, like ready, like, come on, let's get pregnant. So you can both have kids. I mean, she don't sound like that, but the whole world would never ever be the same. The whole world is free forever. All of a sudden, you ever see The Lion King? Like how at the end, like all of a sudden it was a perfect world. All the trial and tribulation we have all been through, all the challenges, all the things we have done and been through and recovered from, and all of a sudden at the end of The Lion King, it was a perfect world. The sunshine, the green, and unlimited wealth and happiness for all. Some people have no idea the impact they have on the world. Maybe, just maybe, one person. Maybe we could, not maybe, we could change the world for the better forever. All of a sudden, the whole world is free. There's no more bondage. There's only happiness and freedom. There's wealth abundance for everyone all around the world. The whole world is a hotel. The whole world is like preschool. You ever been on vacation? The whole world's like vacation forever for everyone. Everyone's where it's supposed to be and not just where they are for the now, just so you can get by. The whole world feels 100% people who are abundantly provided for. Nano drops for everyone. Revolving bank accounts for everyone. Revolving account is an account that replenishes itself. Paris, you can buy anything. As soon as, when you marry with me, I'll just give y'all an example. This is Centillion Global Grind. It's the show, baby. I'm just explaining how it is. When you with the Centillion there. Okay, we pulls up in the $1 billion vehicle. Okay? We might just transport the Rodale Drive. Okay? You went out and spent $100 million. The next day count zeroed out. All of a sudden, $100 million credit. Because you making billions a month. Not only making billions a month, we feeding hundreds and thousands of billions of people around the globe. Hundreds and thousands of organizational entities installed. Global governance organizational entities that assist 100-country compact in global countries in managing their global populace, country populace. The whole world changes right now, right before our eyes, just thinking about it. Yes, we keep our friends and family. You are more free now than ever before because you have a perfect union. Okay? So, I can't say that I ever had a conversation like that about anyone else. Only trillionaires and centillionaires can think like this. 500 years from now, looking the same we do today. I've seen people, 4 or 5 generations of females, all look the same age. 50 years later, have not aged a day. Look younger now than they did 40 years ago. Okay? So, you think about people, we were back 1911. 100 years later, the difference between some of the people who have aged and some haven't is what they have perpetrated upon society. Is your current positive as necessary to maintain a youthful look? This look right here, the look I'm keeping, this is the look I don't want to like have 5 years old to 10 years old, 15. This is the right here, perfect look like here. This balance right here. So I can have this look for like a couple hundred years, 300-400 years. Switch it up a little bit. Bring it down like 10 years, go back to like 15, 14, 13. Push it back up to 2 years. So I'm type of person, 300, 400, 500 years from now, 600, 700 years from now, we look back and say, we made the right decision working together, dedicating ourselves, committing ourselves to each other. So you got to think longevity. You have to think immortal. You have to think 10 generations up the line. You have to start now. You have to continuously reproduce. again, again, again. Some people thought, I just live eternally. You didn't reproduce at all. Maybe I work for your order. For me, we reproduce in mass numbers. All around the world, people say, well, he's talking for me. I say, yeah, I'm talking for you, all right. I'm talking for me also. Many of us have a like mind. It's just like cars. They made a whole bunch of Bentleys. You're not the only Bentley in the world, bro. We were born from the same creator, for the most part. Similar heritage line. Similar heritage family. Some boys are different colors. Okay, you ever seen an artist palette have different colors? We made it that way so we can create any type of paint, or else everything would have just been one color. Once that creation were made, people were made, everything was made in different colors, so we have a creative experience on a $10 global grind.